today. Had such a nice string of nice days here. Actually, I'm going to throw a little bit more clay than this. I gotta grab some more reclaim to wedge up with this real quick. Had a really successful pit firing. If anyone didn't see that video, go check out that short. Awesome stuff came out of that. And yeah, now today we're gonna try a new technique. I'm gonna try to throw something really big with the raku kiln supposedly being delivered tomorrow. I want some big vases, and Ben Wolf sent me some of his buddies' Instagram accounts, and one of them was actually right in Vermont, pretty close to me. And he throws big stuff, which is really cool to see. So I want to try something called coil throwing. Oh, this is too wet. I think I might have to stack and slam it, or I added too much reclaim to this. I didn't realize this stuff was still so wet. It has been drying out for days. This stuff is the same old reclaim. Hey Leslie. When the chat was set up for yesterday, what? What do you mean? What does that mean? Hey, Joel. Joel, are you still streaming? Sorry I couldn't stick around for too much longer. But I stuck around for a few hits. For sure. Joel is driving. Oh no. I checked the stream and it said July 27th at 9 a.m. Oh. I'm not sure why. I wonder, should I change it or do you think it's okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you think I should change it or is it working fine now? Just trying to get this evened out a bit before I start actually slam wedging it. What up, Sauce Man? It's okay. Didn't set an actual time, but it should be fine. Alright. Well, we'll let it roll and we'll see what it does in that case. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I started up another firing this morning as soon as I unloaded the firing from yesterday. And I think I actually fit 18 pieces in the firing today. I know one already broke. It was right on top, so it kind of got a lot of heat really fast, so I guess it was just a little too close to the sun. But other than that, I think the rest of them should be just fine. Leslie, I waited a bit today because I know people don't get up early like me. So I took my time and I did other things before I went live. Although I was going to go live to unload the kiln this morning and I was like, eh. Nobody wants to see me do that at 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been killing it with waking up early. That's good. Hey guys, good luck at your market. Sorry I had clay hands when you guys ended, so I didn't get to say that. But good luck at your market today, guys. I'm trying a coil throwing technique today. Trying to throw a real big vase because the raku kiln is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. I finally got confirmation on that. So yeah, that's really exciting. So I want some big things to put in there. Before 7 a.m. is dead, Leslie. I have to be at work for 7 every day, so Zoe normally earlier, so we're always up early. We normally don't stay up super late either, so. Alright, this is still a bit more reclaimed. I wanted to wedge into this than I wanted, but oh well. We'll see how it throws. Should be fine. I think last I checked this morning, I was at 96 subscribers, so we're only 4 away from our throwathon, which is kind of wild. Kind of wild. So that's pretty cool. Super excited to do that. I'm trying to scoop up all this extra clay that I have stuck to the wheel right now, but whatever. Guess I'm not going to worry about it too much. I got this little mirror here too. My sister broke it, or I don't know, maybe I gave it to her, or when I let her use it, it was cracked. I don't know. Also wearing a new pair of shoes today, or a different pair of shoes today, so we'll see. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, we're so close to our 100 sub throwathon. I was talking to my dad about it last night. He thought I meant like sandwich subs. He misunderstood what I was saying. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I know, Leslie. It was so funny. Well, so I asked him if he had any coupons for Subway because I was hungry and I was like, we're going to the beach now after D&D. So I figured I'd just swing by Subway real quick and grab a quick bite. So I asked him if he had any coupons. So we were talking about subs, so I kind of understand where you got it from. Hey Malcolm, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know if you saw my message from a little bit ago, but yeah, your pot that you were asking about is in the kiln right now. I put it in this morning. The Buick. Oh, yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just a little crack in it, and it still works as a mirror. It's just so I can get an angle without having to like break my back on this thing, you know. Now you want a sandwich? Yeah, it was pretty tasty. I got a chicken bacon ranch. It sounded real good. That's what I went for. Oh, running out of speed here. Making this difficult. I hope wedging on this didn't, I don't think it should knock it off in any way, but. Yeah, I don't know, it might leave behind, like you were saying, like some little speckles or something. Which would be really neat. So yeah, for this coil throwing technique, we're going to essentially throw a big bowl right now. Oh yeah, there's the pre-release this weekend, that's right. And Lurkana Championship, gotcha. Is the championship today? For that? I look and sound well rested today. Well, that's good. That is good indeed. Alright, I'm going to try to push this, cone this up now, excuse me. Now we're pretty much. Go for one more here. I think you always sound dead. Ow, the sand is hurting my hands. Might be a little too much sand in this batch of reclaim, but oh well. It is what it is. You know, I might take the kayak out after stream. Ooh, I can go do some fishing on the kayak today. That sounds fun. Yeah, we all always need more sleep. I'm gonna try to get a little more out of this. Really try to get this piece centered up with as little effort as possible. There we go. Just taking off some extra clay chilling at the bottom there that I'm not going to be able to drag up. Hate getting too much sand where I don't want it. Yeah, I know, right, Joel? Ain't it the worst? Oh man, playing disc golf the other day, we Zoe and I found such a nice like a frisbee. It's not a disc for disc golf. It's like an actual frisbee that was just in the woods, and it flies so nicely. It is such a nice frisbee. Here we go. Bringing this down. Just gonna slowly release pressure, get some more speed on the wheel. Sand and crevices. Ugh. Oh, nice. Wild frisbees are better than captive ones. Well, now it's a captive frisbee again, so. See how long it thinks it's free. Trying to be more adamant about keeping the wheel head clean too. Alright, now we're gonna start throwing our bowl. And it's what's going to make the base of our vase. Essentially going to be a big bowl. Can you get bigger plates on... Bigger plates to throw on top? Oh, like the wheel head? Yeah, so all that... It's just another flange that this wheel head's sitting on with a ball bearing. Actually, yeah, because the spinny part is... Oh no, the bearing is underneath. So it is just a regular flange that connects the wheel head to the rod. So, yeah, I could get another, I think this one is a 12-inch. So I could possibly, if I wanted to, get a 14-inch solid steel circle, and just mount that onto here. Same way. I don't see an issue with that. But that's not really necessary because I can get like a 14-inch bat that I can attach to this with just a little bit of clay. And I can just attach the bat right to this and it would be bigger, but, it'd be fine. As long as it was secured to the wheel head. That's, that's right, Joel. Alrighty. Alright, just wanted to go slow to get started, and now I'm going to speed it up to really dig into there. And I'm going to leave these walls quite thick because we're going to be adding a lot of weight to them with coils. This is going to be a very large pot. We're probably going to have to roll up some more coils. I just ran out of room on my board, so. But we pretty much have to dry it in between every coil that we add. And this will all start to make more sense. And this is my first time doing it, so the likelihood of failure is, up there somewhere. So we'll see what we can do. It's a new technique for me, but like I said, I wanna get some really large pieces to have in the raku kiln. There we go. I'm just compressing the base now. I have easy access to it. And I'm actually feeling like it's kind of thick, so I'm gonna go down a bit further. Still want to leave the base thick too, for the same reasons, but I can take out some more of that clay for sure. There we go. That's a lot better. Thank you everyone for liking the stream. And Sauceman's back. Well, welcome back, Sauceman. Man, you've been slacking. You haven't been first in a while, my dude. Sorry, I think an 11.5 inch would be ideal for me since I was looking at some for a wheel. You see, this finger is a little bit not wet. You can okay, so that's it. Oh, thank you for the tapestry, for complimenting the tapestry. I hung it up over the next window, so I think that covers a bit more of the light. So, but thank you, Leslie. Let me clean up the wheel head here. There we go. Get the water out of the middle, and the extra water at least. And base is still pretty thick, so I want to get some more clay out of this. The sauce man is back. Oh man, the sun looked so pretty last night though, on our walk to the beach. Thought I saw someone outside. I don't know why it looks like an olive. What looks like an olive? What I'm throwing? This? Or that? Alright, let's see. Drying out. The corn people by my house started selling again, so stop it, Joe. Nobody's knocking on my window. Drying out on the inside again. There we go, now we're drying up the bulk of that clay. There's so much clay down here at the bottom that I was missing. Bro Elot. Hey Mandy. Sorry I couldn't say hi to you either. I had clay hands when I heard you in Swan City's quick little stream though at the market. Stunts didn't start flying up as much as I wanted for me, so on this next pull I'm really going to be pushing out. And it's not going to be so much a pull. Just got to be real gentle at the top here. Cool. Functioning on 5.5 hours of sleep and hanging in there. Oof. Sorry to hear that, man. That is not ideal. Not not ideal at all. I'm doing okay. I'm having a good productive day so far. So that's always nice. And thinking about taking the kayak out after, so that also sounds good. Get my rib for this. Try to even this out a little bit. Oh God, Mandy is here. Jeez, what did Mandy do to you, Sauce Man? What did Mandy do? Still not fully trusting in myself to throw and kick at the same time. Sometimes I give it a go and it doesn't work out too good, so just kind of scared to do it. Wow, geez, Sauce Man. Well, goodbye. If you are leaving. Probably joking though. This is my innocent side. Oh, you can float in water. Oh, it's the neighbor that I hear. Go, just cleaning this up. Getting rid of any extra water. Clean up the wheel. Alright. Now, I'm realizing how big I made my... Oh, it's feral. Part of the reason is because it was streamed from last night. Oh, I see. Okay. So you two got beef from something else. Understood. Let me just take this out a little bit here. Jeez, how many times are you going to open and close the door? Ruthless. Absolutely ruthless behavior. So now we gotta torch this up. But I might roll out my coils a bit more, I think, because... Well, one of them looks okay, looking at them. I'm kind of like a mix of Batman and Joker. His mental health, so innocence has been long gone. It's an interesting combo, Leslie. Hoo-yah! You grab a coil here. Well, actually, we don't need a coil yet. I gotta torch this thing. We gotta use some fire. Alrighty. And we've got fire. Hey, Trick Shot, how's it going, man? So what we're doing is we're firming this up because we're going to be adding a lot of weight to it, so we're going to need it to be able to handle that weight. And we're essentially just going to be throwing this pot in sections. Hey, journal. Yeah, you definitely break out the kick wheel. This is my first one. Haven't even had it a week yet, but man, I love this thing. I've had a lot of fun on it so far. And it perfectly worked out because my electric wheel actually stopped. Yeah. I would do that probably if I wasn't streaming the process. But I'm just trying to, experiment with coil throwing, so. We'll see where we go today. What are we doing with fire? Yeah, we're just trying to firm it up a little bit so it can hold up to the weight and not just flop on us as we start to add more clay. Just needs a hair bit more. Not much at all. I know, Trick Shot, we were so close. Last I checked, we were at 96 this morning. Alright. Let's let that chill out for a minute. Still at 96. Sweet. It takes off his absence as confirmation. Pottery Girl math. Oh, needed a hydration break. I honestly have them blocked. Jeez. Clean that up a little bit. Let me see about my coils, because, yeah, my coils are a bit thicker than, I guess, what I think we'll need, now that I'm looking at it. This smaller one that I made seems like just about the right size, and it'll grow a little bit as I pinch it on, I believe. So I think this small one is a pretty good size, so I might have to roll these thicker ones and longer ones out a bit and chop them up. I think that's what we're gonna have to do here. So where's my, there we go. Got my yardstick here. Ka-chow. And I'm just gonna measure the oh no! I just whacked my pot. It's fine, we'll be putting it on there. Scoring it onto there anyway. So, we got this one at roughly 21. The pot's gonna be flaring out, so we're gonna want, the coils to get a little bit longer, and then we're gonna be bringing it back in, so. I can't see Leslie's chats. That I was feral and a menace last night. Ludleaf is shaking in his 15 email. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but it seems like you're having a good combo, so I'll let you be. So let's see. We got some longer, thicker ones here. So, you can roll this one out a bit more. And pretty good thickness down on this end. So, go on a little bit longer. I think. how we want to do this. But we'll be flaring up quite a bit. So yeah, maybe more like here. That's a bit better. The stream I'm talking about is Woodley's friend, if you want to test your theory about that, Leslie. This whole piece might be able to be used. So we got another one chopped up here. Really, we're just going to see how big we can make this thing. Mandy. I guess I don't really need the yardstick. I'm just going to kind of eyeball these things. Ooh, even with the fan, I'm getting a little warm. Love the tapestry and the light coming through. Thank you. Some string lights trickling down make a total vibe. Yeah, maybe for like the nighttime streams too. That would be some nice little lighting in the background for sure. Yeah, it's not a bad idea at all. Andy. Hand rolled looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna be adding these coils to the pot and building it up big. We're making a big nice vase. Hopefully. That's the idea at least. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Rolling out another small one from the little piece here. Oh, really, Potter's Journal? You've never tried this yourself? Well, here you go. I can be your little guinea pig here, and you can hopefully take something away and try it yourself sometime. And I'm just leaving my coils. I'm kind of rolling them into a ring shape, and I'm leaving them to kind of not harden up, but just kind of remember this form a little bit, so they're a bit nicer as I'm putting them on later down the line. And I might actually roll this out a bit more. After holding it, it feels like it's still a lot of weight, and I'm not sure if I left my walls thick enough to handle this kind of weight. So just going to thin these out a little bit more. They'll just make the build up a bit slower, but that's okay. Ooh, almost knocked that little guy right off. Because these also, get a bit longer as I'm pinching them onto the pot itself as well. Make a guy out of clay named Clayman Carl. Sounds like a little rap verse. Thank you, Leslie. And have them propped up on a shelf somewhere. Really does make me kind of want to wrap it. Of a Nickelodeon show when say hi, I'm Carl. Oh, that was Jimmy Neutron, Leslie. I know a sculptor who had the technique. so worked out that even the texture of putting it together was beautiful. Oh, okay. Like the pinches almost would, like they would leave the pinches on there? Is that what you're saying? Or keeping guard, neither judging nor proving, just surveying. Sounds good, Mandy. Whatever you're surveying, wish you the best. There's another coil. This one seems a bit thick to me in some spots as well. Just going to try to even it out a bit here. There we go. Oops. That's already a lot better. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool, Potter's Journal. There's another way of handling, is it called the corrugated, I believe is what it's called, and that has the really exaggerated pinch marks that are left behind as well, I believe. Yeah, these are kind of remind me of like sausage links. Alright, Power Channel. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Alright, got an extra one here. But that'll be stretched out into a usable one as well, I'm hoping. There we go. And we're not going for, perfect round coils here. Some potters would do this with a clay extruder, kind of like Chad uses. And they can use that and push out perfect coils every time that are all even and consistent with one another. But we don't got that luxury around here, so at least right now. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Which I'm sure there's a pretty simple way for me to design my own pug. Yeah, that's why I asked. The poop shoot. Oh. So confused. I think. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm confused. There we go. Here's another nice coil. Make a homemade pot, fill it with dirt, put a little stick in. It'll be Baby Groot's baby carnival. Mandy, have you been hanging out with Leslie or something? Because you're acting a little crazy today, I must say. Crazy in a good way. Don't get me wrong. And here's another baby one. Yo, what's up, Bloodleaf? We're making Ugh. Hopefully making a huge vase. Hopefully making a huge vase for the raccoon kiln tomorrow. Well, we're not going to be firing it up tomorrow, but it wouldn't be ready by then anyway. Not something this size. It's going to take a long time to dry out and evenly. Alrighty, here's coil number 1. I think I just sat on my tool. I did. So she has told us anything with Bud Leaf in his group. Oh, I got you, Mandy. So I'm just gonna go through and mark some lines in here pretty deep. So we get a nice strong connection here. And just fingers crossed that I left these walls thick enough. So we'll see. And back the other way. Kind of making, a hash pattern. There we go. Cool. And now we're going to try attaching our first coil here. So let's see what we do. I'll lay it on here. I'm going to pinch off some excess that we have. And now I'm going to just try to secure it on here with a nice firm downward pinch. I'm going to go all the way around. So I'm pretty sure Potter's Journal was talking about is they were leaving this this texture from the pinch that they were doing. Which is really cool and leaves a nice texture. We got some more extra clay. We'll just meld these together. Beautiful. And then we'll smooth out the inside a bit here. Connect it on the inside. Keep everything consistent. I could unleash the crazy from last night. Oh geez. Duck and cover, y'all. So everyone isn't ready for that. Would ruin your rep. I wouldn't say it would ruin your rep necessarily. Alright, now we'll grab our rib here, and we'll just start to rib this down and really seal that connection. I'm not pushing out at all from the inside, I'm just supporting mostly. Alright, I'm going to come from the inside a little bit, smooth this out, and again just supporting. Cool. So I was just checking chat. My hair is probably looking crazy today too. There we go. I think I was pushing in the wrong spot. Not like the wrong spot, but there we go. That's working a bit better. So now I think we can try to like pull up the wall a little bit, from what I understand. Alright. There's this really dry spot that won't not dry out, or won't moisten up. This is interesting. I don't think my coil was very even, so I wonder if that's what's giving me the issue right now. I'm going to have to trim some of this top off, which is not a big deal. I don't know where my needle tool went, which is kind of unfortunate, so I'll try using this thing. This ain't really working out, I don't think. Not really. I'll try to use my wire. There we go. That kind of worked out. Now I gotta do it this way too. Hey, Maris. You've been mastered pots. Oh, thank you. I definitely have not mastered the pots. I'm far from that, but thank you. Far from mastered. But we're getting there. We're doing things. So we definitely got a big thick spot I'm trying to take care of. I'm going to make sure that my next coil is a lot more even. For sure. There we go, that evened us out quite a bit actually. We still got some more on this connection to kind of clean up. There's a little chunk of something. It's just hanging on. Oh, come on. What is this thing that is just hanging on so badly? Just a piece of clay. Of course. If I'm quiet, I'm just enjoying watching the pottery ASMR. Yeah, sorry, I'm not too focused on chat. This is kind of taking all my attention, but I'm doing my best. Keep an eye on you guys. But y'all have been mostly entertaining yourselves today from what I've seen, so that works for me. If you see me looking this way, I have a mirror right here, so I'm able to like kind of get a good look at the pot's profile from the side. Oh geez. Alright. Well, there's our first coil. Seems like we got some height out of that, I think. Trying to even out this rim just a bit more. But there we go, now it's starting to look a bit cleaner. There we go. And let me see if I can even it out level-wise just a little bit more. There we go, let's see what that is. I know I'm taking off some of my height, but some pots or some parts of it are just too thin, so I'm unable to get height out of it like that. Might go live again on 5 Eastern. I had a pretty off stream today, Will. Pretty off stream, Joel? What do you mean by off stream, man? Just gonna try doing my cuts in it this way. To get a good connection. Seems a bit faster than me just doing line after line after line. We'll see how that is. Oh, I have some water at the bottom, so I'm just gonna try to scoop that out real quick. Ooh, something just fell from the ceiling. Mandy, what'd you miss? We have a ton more coils to add. And I think I gotta whip the fire back out and firm this up a little bit before we add another coil. I do believe. Ooh. We really just gotta focus on this top part. Yeah, Joel, YouTube automatically posts them as private. It didn't do that for me when I used Streamlabs, but as soon as you start using the YouTube like studio to stream, that's what it does. I guess it makes sense because some people probably edit their streams before posting them. You know. You got home to Sauceman. You got a Bert. That's pretty rad. Alright, I'm gonna grab. Is that a bubble right there? No, no bubble. I'm gonna grab my other next coil here, and we're gonna make sure that it's a lot more even. I'm thinking this coil looks like it's a decent size. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. But yeah, so our ends are definitely a bit thicker. Try to do a little bit of compressing, but just gotta be careful when doing that. I have another firing going in the barrel that I started, so maybe while we let these firm up a little bit here, we can go look at that, see what we're doing. Not chatting as much to my TV. Cool. Right after it sets to private, right? It's probably for the best. I was swearing a bit today. I shouldn't do it live without my coffee. Oh, jeez, Joel. You need your fresh cup of Joel before you stream, Joel. You'll just have to go through, Joel, and silence the parts where you swear. But it's probably not that big of a deal, to be honest, unless you just really don't want that on your channel, which is totally understandable. I definitely tried to watch my language, because sometimes I like to get a little rowdy. Got a thin spot in this coil that I'm trying to even out. Yep. Now, like, the middle is thickening up. I'm not even sure. I don't know how to roll coils with my hands, dudes. This is ridiculous. I just need it even. Getting hussy with the heat is always forgiven. Yes. Also true, Mandy. There we go, that looks a bit more even. Alright, let's take a break from this pot here. Oop, turn you guys all the way down. Whew, it's warm. Take a step outside here. Go check on the barrel. If there's anyone new in here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. We're really close to our throwathon at 100 subs. So, if you want to see that, definitely hit the sub. But here's the barrel we got going on now. Ooh, so it looks like we got a break there. Ooh, it's hot. And we got a break right on top there. So we got some more breaks in this one. It looks like we got a nice mug peeking out over there. Oh yeah, it's still very hot. There we go. This the pet bedding stuff burns really fast. I've noticed, like, these firings are done really quickly, and I'm able to get in there. So that's really cool. I saw some people glass blowing. Oh, really cool. I always thought glass blowing. Oh, jeez. I always thought glass blowing was really neat. There's a show that Zoe and I watched. I think it was on Netflix. It's called, like, Fired Away, or... Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to lock you back into place here. I think it was called, like, Fired Away or Fired Up or something like that. And it was a show about glass blowing. It was really cool. it was like your classic like competition style thing going down. Gonna torch this up a bit more. I'd say. Sorry, we didn't stay out there too long. The smoke was getting in my eyes. Smoothing this out a bit more. Here. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this thing being in the fan is making it dry out too quick. That's probably what it is. Alright, got the torch going again. My brain develops all the intrusive thoughts when seeing glass blowing. What if I touch it? Oh god. I definitely would not touch that. Yeah, probably true for most of us, Sussman. Well, that's why they're the intrusive thoughts. And we don't act upon those, usually. Usually. Alright, let's see what we got going on now. So I don't want it too dry. Still need it able to be attached, just firm it up a bit. We want to touch the blowtorch, jeez. That's even harder than the glass, probably. Nice. Got a good size. Let's try attaching this thing. Ooh, bottom clay. My coil is seeming to dry out really quick, even though that clay was extremely soft. Thank you, Leslie. We might be losing it here. I think my wall is a little too thin, but we'll see if it can withstand me building it up. Fingers crossed. Yeah, like it's really thin right there, so maybe I can try to do something about it. Just trying to take it nice and slow and being gentle. just really making sure we got a good connection here. Where'd my rib go? There we go. You give me inspiration to do pottery with all the fancy tools. They're good. Oh, well, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, I mean that's kind of been my whole thing. Like I started off as a complete hobbyist, and I'm completely self-taught with just the materials that I had available to me. So, yeah. How was the party? Oh, well, I wasn't actually going to a party. I was just partying. We went to the beach after Dungeons and Dragons yesterday, and that was cool. Hey, Brad, how's it going? Welcome. We're building a huge vase, hopefully. At least that's the idea here. That's what we're going for. Gotta tilt my mirror up actually because I'm getting so tall. This is one of the tallest pieces I've ever done, if not the tallest piece, to be honest. We're slowly smoothing this out. Thank you, Brad. Yep, that's what's going on today. First time doing this, so we're seeing what we can get out of this. I don't know if you were there for the big news yesterday, but the raku kiln is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So we're going to need some big vases to raku fire. So that's where this is coming from. Alright, now we got that pretty smoothly connected. I'm going to do a little bit of smoothing on the inside, and then I'm going to go for some different kind of pinch here to try to raise this up a bit. Instead of trying to pull it, I'm going to go for more of a pinch. And we'll see how that works. If I could sum again, I would. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Brad. Yeah, we're so close to the throwathon. I know. It is pretty crazy. I'm honestly surprised at how fast my channel is growing. To get up to 100 subs. I mean, I think 2 weeks ago I had 6 subscribers. So the fact that I'm creeping up on 100 now is kind of crazy, at least to me. And I mean, I can't appreciate it enough. That kids around my age, or like when I was growing up, who grew up around YouTube, it was always something that they wanted to do, and I was always big into video games, but I was never gonna be a video game player. So the fact that I get to start a YouTube channel about my craft is really cool, and that people want to follow along the journey. So, yeah. $15 likes. Oh, wow. Thank you guys. That's awesome. If there's anyone in here who's not subbed, though, definitely go ahead and sub, because when we do get to 100, we will be doing a 100 subscriber throwathon, throwing 100 pots to celebrate each and every one of my subscribers. And then if we happen to get to 150 subscribers on that big old stream, the beard's coming off. So we'll just have to see where that goes. So I have a spot that's kind of bulging out here. Where are you? Where are you? I just saw you. You need to be rounded out a bit more. There we go. I'm going to try to get even out these walls a bit more And then I'm going to take my wire tool to these. I think I got to smooth that connection without the wheel spinning. I got it in some spots pretty good, just not all of them. There we go. Hit this with the rib. If I use this side, maybe. There we go. That's a lot better. Alright. And where are we looking here? We got some more to clean up there. Ash, you mean Zoe? About the beard going bye-bye? I don't know. I'll have to ask her. I mean, it comes and goes. You know, I'll just randomly shave it sometimes, so, you know, it is what it is. I am gonna try to pull up these walls a little bit by actually pulling. Let's see. Might be a easier way to even them out, but we'll see if it ends up messing up the pot. I need to get this moist enough so my fingers just glide. Starting to get a little uneven. Quite a bit uneven, actually. But I think it'll be okay. We'll see if the rib will even it out a little bit. Really starting to get thrown around a bit here, so I think I'm going to try to start bringing it back in now. Uneven in height or thickness? We're looking at uneven in thickness right now, but I'm working on trying to even that out. It's definitely just some main parts here that are flaring out a bit. Because the height I'm easily going to trim off. Thickness is where I'm trying to balance it out here. It's already looking a lot better. It was visibly rough. I'm playing a game with characters named Ashley with. Oh yeah, no worries. My rib just stuck to it. And thank you. I'll take that back. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's feeling a lot better. Cool. Now, let's try to round it out a bit more here. There we go. That should have solved the majority of our uneven height. Have you ever played Until Dawn? No, I have not. I'm not a big thriller, horror, spooky kind of dude for games, movies, or anything really like that. It's just not my thing. trying to compress this room a bit so we can get it ready for the next coil here. I'm gonna rib the inside a little bit. It's looking a little bit rough, but I'm gonna use the sponge to support the outside. You know, the thickness is a little bit off in one spot too, which is where we're flaring out. I wonder if I can trim that off if I go vertically like this. Let's see what that did. I mean, it definitely thinned out one of those spots. And how's our connections looking on the outside here? 98 subs. Oh man, we're close. We might have to be doing the subathon, throwathon, whatever-a-thon. I was hoping to do it today, but I mean, I don't want this to count as one. I would count each coil as a pot. Now we'll probably have to plan it for... Oh, well shoot, I couldn't do it next weekend. It might be a really long night stream then. I'd have to do it after work one day. Alright. Woo! Stresses me no end, but I love it. Yeah, see, I just that's not my thing. I don't like being stressed. When I'm playing games, like, which I haven't really been playing games at all, but when I do, I want to just chill. I want it to be a vibey time. Oh man, I do kind of want to clean this up a bit more. I think it's looking rough in just a couple spots. Where's my rib? Oh, my rib is down here. Let's see. Try doing it this way. Good to have it planned in advance. Give people notice to it. Yeah, for sure. I would say I'd do it next weekend, but we're gonna be camping, so that's not really gonna work out. I am thinking about trying to plan a stream while we're out there, and I can do some more hand building, but we'll see. There we go. Giving this thing kind of like a funky shape too, which I'm not too opposed to, but I also don't want this flaring out too much right now. We're gonna get there today. Hey, I hope so. I would love to see that. I mean, we are just so close. Do as I say, know as I do. I say while having no stream schedule. Yeah, Right, Joel? Yeah, I mean, I'm not on a set schedule right now either, you know. Alright, still got a little bit more water at the bottom. I'm just trying to keep that out best I can. Stay on top of it so it's, less to do later on. Alright, but we're getting pretty tall here, people. We're getting pretty tall here. Let's torch this up and give it another coil. We're getting a little wobbly, but we'll do our best to fix that off a bit. How's your choke and cawing technique? Try to get rid of some of the flare. That thing is huge, so you need some giant hands. Yeah, I'm just gonna, with my next coil, I'm gonna start bringing it all together. I think is how I'm gonna do it. Because I do want the vase to come out and back in, so we're on track for what I'm looking for, mostly, right now. Lies, not good at all. You just used your torch? Yeah, we've been using it this whole time. Making sure that our piece doesn't collapse on us here. Alright. Let me start to do this. There we go. Make sure we have nice solid lines for connection. Whew, I need a little bit of water here. I've been going for almost 90 minutes. It's a very time-consuming process. I mean, obviously you get faster with time, but I have to take my dog and when I run errands because he was very persistent to go on a cruise yesterday, and when I took her for a walk. Cool. It's always nice to bring the dogs for a car ride. They love it. Well, not all of them do, but some love it. Oh, that's right. I wasn't ready for a coil yet. I wanted to pop this out a little bit. First, this spot right here. There we go. There. That's a bit better. We're also a little ovular, it seems. So I don't know, we'll try to fix that out a little bit too. Hope you bring home sauce. What'd you say, sauce man? I'm back for a little, trying to get a deal on a bird. Oh, nice. I was like, Bailey, no, not today. What do we say to the god of death? Not sure. Heck off, buddy. Probably something along those lines. So this one I'm going to join almost more on the inside of the rim here to start that collar in naturally. if that makes sense, Brad. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm hoping that'll kind of just get that shape going inward for me automatically. Not today, Daddy. Interesting, Sauce Man. That would definitely probably throw the, what was it, God of Death off guard. If I were him, it would probably throw me off guard. I'd probably let you live for that one. Be like, okay, okay, you got me. And now when I'm going to go for a pinch, I'm almost going to pinch them together like this, up and together. And that'll also kind of start pulling everything in. Yeah, I mean, you can see how, like, more tucked in that this one already is. Hey, Ben, how's it going, man? We're coil building on the kickwheel right now. Building a big old vase for that, for the raku kiln that's supposed to be in tomorrow. Obviously, this won't be ready for the raku kiln, but we still have to build the raku and everything, so it'll be a while before we're even ready for the raku, so. Trying to make Death Daddy's buckle his knees. Yep, then it's coil time. This is my first time doing coil pottery, and then obviously just the kick wheel is making this process actually quite enjoyable for me because I'm able to sit down and do it. And instead of having a, what are they called? Like the wedding cake, or not wedding cake, but like a cake decorating thing. Whatever those spinny things are called, I don't know. Instead of having one of those, I'm just doing it right on the wheel, which is cool. Just smoothing out our connection here, and then I'm going to go on the inside and do the same thing. What kind of experience do you have coil building, Ben? Is that something you played around with much, or not so much? Smoothing out that interior. Pretty cool. This is looking good. Now I gotta kind of smooth out the out here. Lazy Susan. Not exactly. It's just like the wheel head here, but on a little stand. If that makes sense. Trying to smooth out the joint a bit more. Definitely getting wobbly here. Here's some motorcycles ripping by. Seems like they're riding on some sport bikes, some sportier bikes at least. Not too much. Tried a few big pieces, but didn't care for the result, so I go with 2 pieces and connect. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, for my first time, like, yeah, this piece is definitely thrown off a little bit here, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy with where this is going for my first one. It at least has me not opposed to trying it again. As far as I know, you could roll that rim and repeat. You could roll that rim and repeat if the wobble gets out of hand. Roll it like out? You mean like out and on top of itself? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, the variety is insane. I watch Markiplier. I can never speak in his chats. Chad's is medium where I can chat. If I'm fast enough and size is nice and cozy. Well, thank you, Mandy. Hopefully we can keep it nice and cozy here. Wow, we're up to 25 likes. Hey guys, if anybody in here who's not subscribed, I believe we're only 2 away from our 100 subscribers, which will lock in the throwathon, which we'll have to plan with the community here. But that's where we'll be throwing 100 pots to celebrate each and every one of you. Yeah, roll it on top of itself. Oh, in or out? Okay. And it would just compress the material. Right. Okay. Trying to think if that would benefit me at this moment. I might just keep working with it for now, and then I'll try, and then I'm going to even out the rim and everything here. And we'll see what we're looking at after that. It's got some blemishes in here that I'm trying to flush out. They're nearly all gone. Trying to smooth it out a bit more at this connection point and make sure that is really nice and compressed. There we go. That's doing a bit better. Nice. Are we actually losing some of our wobble here? It might be pulling itself back together. Only 2 away, yes indeed. Bodleaf is still here. Yeah, Bodleaf's been hanging out, I think. Second sauciest man alive. Leaf sauce. Leaf sauce. Y'all are crazy. Nope, dropped a noodle. I think the size that we have this here is it's officially the largest piece I've ever made in all my years. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, it's definitely helping out with the light. And then Mandy suggested I get some of those little sprinkly lights. What are they called? String lights. Those guys. And that would be pretty cool at night, or when it gets darker outside. I really like the idea of that. I love Markiplier. Same with Dashi. The chats are hectic, but I'm there for the vibes. Neat. Can't say I've ever watched those guys, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great people doing a lot of great things on YouTube and all the other platforms. Ooh, got a little chunky there. Trying to compress our rim a little bit and even it out. Got a little bit of a dip in here. I'm trying to work out if I can. I still got these little dudes that I'm also not too appreciative of. Just some little dimples in there. But maybe we'll trim those guys out or something. Or just leave them. They had some neat texture. I don't know. Gamers, haha. Did Bodleaf ever answer about the digital concert? I am not sure. Yeah, this is officially the largest piece I've ever made, I would say. I don't remember anything in my time that I've made that would be larger than this, so. Yeah, this part right here is a little bit thin, which does make me a little bit weary. Yeah, we'll go with the flow. Going with the flowing. Gotta get some water out of the bottom here because we're gonna start really bringing this form in, so it's gonna be real difficult to get down in there. We're gonna start to get real difficult, so want to get as much as we can out so there's little to none in there at the end. Ooh. This thing is officially, not as long as my forearm yet. Not as tall, rather. Alright, let's see. Oh, I need to stretch my legs real quick. Awesome. Got some customers here at the shop. Gotta go. Absolutely. Have a good day. I'll be live tonight. Awesome. I'll definitely be there, Ben. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. You too. Good luck at the shop today. Hopefully no customers give you grief. But we know. They know that we know that they... Wait, we know that they know that we love them regardless, because we don't have a choice. Alright, let's dry this part up a bit here. Blast it with some fire! Sorry for leaving. Made Mom a grilled cheese. Yummy! A fellow Mark fan. So I am getting a little bit skinnier now, so I'm gonna have to roll out my next coil a bit more, make it a bit thinner. Did you make enough for all the chat? Yeah, come on, Mandy. 26 likes. Wow, I think this is also my most liked stream so far. I just saw a text from my brother. He should get in the live, and then he can talk to me that way. Because he was actually asking about the last firing. Speaking of, if anyone's curious about the firing that we did yesterday, I unloaded it this morning, and there's a short about all the results. And if you guys are eager enough, I can show you some live. I haven't quite cleaned them up yet, but if you guys are interested, I can definitely do that. Let me text my brother back real quick. I'll tell him to come get in the live. Come to the live. There we go. Hopefully he'll pop in. Come over, we'll have a whole grilled cheese party. I will be there for a grilled cheese party. This actually needs a little bit more fire. This clay was, I guess we did use quite a bit of water when we were smoothing it all out. So, makes sense. I suppose it makes sense. Tell him to come join the grilled cheese party. Yeah. There he is. He made it. Just like magic, Denon's here. But yeah, in answer to your question, firing was great. Didn't have a single break. All 9 pots that went in came out, and they came out beautifully. So, I'll grab a couple of those here in a second while this cools down and stuff. But yeah, right now we're coil throwing this huge vase because the raku kiln is supposed to be in tomorrow. Biggest piece I've ever done right here. So hopefully it survives. We'll see. We're getting a little janky. I'm gonna grab some pieces here for you guys. Whoa. So here's one of those planters, but we got some crazy nice shiny black spots on here. And they got so dark. And these will look way more dramatic after they get all cleaned up too. This big planter here got that same really nice shininess. I'm not sure if there was something coating that pet bedding, like if there's some kind of finish on the wood that they used or what, but it left behind these really cool marks for all of them. That sweet looks like graphite. Yeah, actually, it does. It's so shiny, and yeah, it'll get way shinier after we can polish it with steel wool. Actually, I have a little bit right here. We can see if we can get it polished up a little bit. No, I didn't really do much. I'll have to go in and really shine it up. But yeah, no, these will end up looking real good. Love the shiny specks. Looks like the night sky. Yeah, that's awesome. I like to hear that. I love to hear all the opinions and how other people visualize things. This texture cup here didn't get any of those shiny spots, but still got real nice and dark. Oh, we need one more sub, Leslie. Thanks for keeping us up. One away to lock in that throwathon. 100 subs equals 100 pots. If you use a wire sponge, does it do anything different than, say, a dish sponge? Yeah, so the steel wool is a bit more abrasive. So I guess I'm not really sure what it does, if there's just a layer of, not sure what you're rubbing away. But yeah, for some reason the steel wool just shines it up, but a regular dish sponge wouldn't be abrasive enough to polish it, really. This little vase got pretty cool. I like this one a lot. I'm just very happy with how dark all of these got. This is probably one of my favorite pieces that came out of it. This little teacup, super textured. Hey, Clanthus, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, this vase looking mighty curvy. And then there's this little guy too, who for some reason just got a blank spot, didn't get touched at all. These were all marbled and red clay body terracotta. There we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Is this? I'm gonna try to torch the inside of this a little bit and see if that'll give it some more rigidity. Thought I saw the groundhog outside. How was it over in Greece today, Clanthus? Got some sand in here, I think that's burning away. We're getting there. Just about where we want to be. So they can still blend together. There we go. And we'll make some grooves so we get a good connection in here. There we go. And I'll go and grab us a coil. Let's see, I think this I should do. So Denon, what we're doing is I'm taking these coils of clay and adding them to the rim and then throwing with it like that to really get this height. But I'm going to try to thin this out a little bit because our walls are getting thin, so it's hard to add a thick piece of clay to a thin wall, obviously. So I'm just going to try to balance that out a bit on our way in. 99, oh man. manifesting you hit 100 by the end of the day. I hope so. That's definitely the goal. I mean, what's one more subscriber, right, Leslie? What's one more subscriber? We are pretty much there. So with rolling this out, though, we also got a lot more length, so I'm not actually going to need this long of a coil either. So we might be able to get our next 2 coils out of this one piece. Killing it. Thank you, Leslie. So let's see here. Ooh. And we'll lay this guy on here. Alright, we got another good piece of clay here. W sauce. BRB, I'm gonna make another account. Oh man. Well, don't get me in trouble with YouTube now. Now we're going to attach this coil by pinching in and down to really secure it. Oop. Need to bump that there. Here we go. Go through and smooth all this out here. Oh, what just happened? I don't know what just happened. It just shows that your fans are dedicated. Oh! Yeah, Clintus, they were coil building, trying to get a really big piece. Did we just hit 100? Is that what happened? Did we finally do it? Is the throwathon imminent? Woohoo! Let's go! So do we do smash this? No, I'm just kidding. After spending 2 hours making this thing. Oh, that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's great. I mean, hopefully by throwing a pot for each and every one of you will show my appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. OMG, no. OMG, no what? Are we not at 100 anymore? What happened? Mandy, what happened? Tell me. I'm lost. Oh, don't destroy it. Oh, okay. Fine, I won't destroy it. Fine. Guess we can keep it. I was trying to smooth it out here. Where we did our connection. 102, wow! We're just going up all crazy now. A mini Hulk figure. Oh man. That'd be funny. No, I need a turtle. I need a turtle of some kind. Thank you, Mom. And Dad. Whoever, which one of you or both of you are watching. I appreciate it. But I'm assuming it's Mom. Wow, that's crazy. I like turtles. I do like turtles, Mandy. Love them, actually. Yeah, Bud Leaf, we made it. We have a big stream on the way, and I got boxes of clay waiting for it. Thank you, man. Alright, this is smoothing out pretty good here. Just trying to clean it up a bit more. I must say, I actually really am enjoying this process of coil throwing. Oh yeah, throw-a-thon. No way. So Marty is a turtle from my great aunt and uncle's pond that my grandpa dragged home one day. And, well, according to my mom, laid more eggs. But they won't be fertilized, right, Mom? Is that what it is? Because there's no other parent? Is that how turtles work? Millie wasn't here for the 100. Nope, that's true. Yeah, that is a classic. Thank you, Joel. Thank you to everyone who is here for it. And everyone's going to get a pot dedicated to them. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There we go. Just going to do a little bit of a compression pinch now. Lifting this up a bit and evening it out. And getting some more height out of this. There we go. Now we're going to try to smooth out the inside here. That was all Grandpa. Yeah, I know. And yeah, so there's nothing to fertilize them. What's the next milestone? Well, I guess 150 for the beard to be shaved, right? I've been saying that. I might as well stick to that. Gotta keep my word. Unless you guys really don't want the beard to be shaved, because I don't want that to prevent me from getting 150. $5 million. OMG, not the beard. It can always come back. Can always come back. Unsub to save the beard. Oh, jeez. See, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if this isn't what y'all want, then I'm not gonna gatekeep myself from getting more and more subscribers over just to keep the beard. Leslie about to hit 200. Well, damn. Clean shaven and buzz cut at 110. You know, Malcolm, I'll have to send you the picture, but Matt is bald now. Shave off the eyebrows too. Oh, jeez. Let them see the baby face. Yeah, you can always grow the scruff back. At the end of the day, the beard fits your face, but it's up to you. It's just hair. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I shave this thing all the time and grow it back and shave it and grow it back. It's whatever mood I'm in. Comes back in just a couple weeks, so it's not like I have a huge amount of commitment to it. I just keep it trimmed up after I grow it, or at least try to. So even by ribbing this out, we're also pushing some more clay up. So we are going to gain a little bit of height from that as well. Do an edgy eyebrow slit? Absolutely not. The eyebrows are a bold statement. Alright, maybe 1 million subs I'll do the eyebrows. How about that? Does that sound like a deal, guys? 1 million subs and the eyebrows are gone. Nice. Me and it's a million, right? I'm giving back to the community once I hit 500. Oh, that's awesome, Leslie. Do you have some ideas for that already? Some secret stuff planned up? You'll be there in no time. You'll be there before you know it. You know, you'll feel like you're a long ways away, but then all of a sudden it'll be like, bam. It's kind of what happened with the 100. Like, like I was just saying, like 2 weeks ago I had 6 subscribers. So to be at 100 is just kind of wild. This wall is a lot thicker and a lot more even, I can see. So I'm already getting a better eye for these coils, so that's good. Gotta try to rib this out a bit more. See you rocking a man bun. It's funny you say that, Mandy, because I just recently cut my hair off. It was... How tall are we going with this? I still have like 4 coils, plus this one here, so I don't know, we're going as tall as we feel like it should be. Tie-dye eyebrows? Okay. I do. Awesome, Leslie. So I've been slowly planning it, and once I am there, boom, 500 subs, get back to less fortunate live stream. That's awesome. Like food and stuff. Be like a Thanksgiving ninja. I wonder if Denon remembers that video. That was funny. It is not. So I used to have his hair down to his ankles. Okay, it wasn't quite that long. But I'm pretty sure I was getting close to my butt. Let me sponge this out first. That wasn't even that long ago. Yeah, I don't know. I have I'll probably put a few more coils on it. My idea is to come in a bit more and then give it a little flare out. Woo, you know? Woo. Like a classic little vase look. Woo. So probably like 1, 2, 3 more coils. 2 or 3 more coils, I'm thinking. I just seen a girl with blue eyebrows, Mandy, and they were everything. That's something. That is certainly something. That's what I said to my buddy when he sent me a picture of his bald head. I was like, that is something. This thing is wicked. I looked frightened by the blue eye. It's no comment. No comment at this time. Did they have blue eyebrows and a slit? Noodle. Noodle. Bombastic side eye. No slip, very nice brows. Right there, drag former. Okay, yeah, I mean, it adds up. It is a little noodle. It's a little clay noodle. Oodles of noodles. Oh, come on, let's get 30 likes in here. We're at 27. What are we even doing, guys? 27 is such an awful number. Gosh. Who wants to look up at their phone and see the number 27? I'll tell you who. Psychos. As someone who never wears makeup, oh wait, that look gorgeous with a sparkly smoky eye. What is that? It's a smoky eye. I kind of want this to be a bit more flat. If possible. There we go. Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for right there. Nice. Oh, 28. It's when I'm in the mood for eyeshadow, because sometimes I'm wanting to use sandpaper on my eyeballs. Sometimes I'd be wanting to use sandpaper. Interesting. I would never want to use sandpaper on my eyeballs. Why would you be doing that? Oh, to get it off? Is that what you mean? To get the eyeshadow off? Because I know Zoe makes a mess when she's trying to do that. Well, we got another coil on there. So y'all know what time it is. Bye. Makeup is art, and sometimes you're frustrated because you are the canvas. True. I can see that. Crank up the heat a little bit here. I am quite pleased with how it's turning out. We're not extremely wobbly right now. Is that a pickle lighter? You know it. We have some pretty funny lighters hanging around the house. Pretty sure we saw that. Oh, you have the same one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw that one checking out at like Dollar General one day, and we're just like, yep, we need that. This is really fun to make, but I'm not sure how often I'll be doing this, because this is quite the time commitment, you know? Spending a couple hours on a piece, but maybe the result will be cool enough. Hearing some more motorcycles. I went with my Pickle Rick. Greek time is 21:05. Because I love pickles. Tall about Portillo's pickles way too often. Hey, if you're proud of the piece, it's all worth the time, no matter how long it may take. Yeah. Yep, that's very true. I was saying, like, yes, I do agree with that. I'm thinking for more of a, not that this piece in particular is going to be sold, because it's, it's the first one. We'll see how it turns out. And it still has to survive the firing, obviously. But, I was looking at it from more of like a business standpoint, like, the time commitment to do this one piece, like, how much would I have to be charging for this piece for it to be worth it, right? Taking into account the amount of clay that was used, obviously the 2 hours of time, well, more than 2 hours, right? So that's kind of where my mind was going. But yes, you still have to make art for fun. I'm at no point in my pottery career that I need to be focused on just always making money. Clay time design. I have a piece of clay on my phone. I think that says design. Yep, that should be pretty good. Let's mark it up here so we get a nice strong connection. And we're making these quite deep. Like we want a nice, deep, good, strong connection between the coil that I'm adding and the piece that's already there. Oh, clay hands. Yep. The joy of clay hands. That's right. Oh. Grabbing the next coil, dudes. Oh wait, we had this one here, but it might not be enough. Yeah, it's not quite enough. This one will have to wait for a taller part. This coil here is definitely too much, but I gotta even it out a little bit right here anyway. Cool. And I'm thinking we'll need maybe a little bit more. Are you adding a handle or two? I definitely could. That's definitely a possibility. Haven't quite gotten that far yet. I normally think about that kind of stuff after I can see the final form. And although I have a vision in my head of where I want to go with this piece, I, am still unsure about what the final form will actually look like. So we'll see. Definitely a possibility, though. Just a little thick over here. Guess I cut a lot more than I needed. But better to have more than not enough, right? Alright, we're going to go ahead and pinch this piece on. Pinching in and down to really get a nice solid connection. we go. Pinch off a little bit extra clay that we have there. We're going to blend these two together, the two end pieces. Very nice. And we're just going to go and smooth this out a bit. Coil building is another very traditional way that our ancestors would make pottery. Prior to inventing the wheel, they would make these little rounded dishes that they could set on their surface and spin around. It would make it easy for them to spin around the pot. And it would also act like a bat, so it was easy to transport the pot around, like while it was being worked on, right? So that's another thing that just brought me to this kind of style, and also been wanting to be able to make a very large piece, and this seemed like the best way I could, start getting into that. So that's kind of why I wanted to do this. All right, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a compression pinch. This is gonna keep us going inward. So I'm pinching with my thumb and my pointer. I'm pinching. And then giving just the slightest squeeze together. Just the slightest squeeze together. Just saw you mention Portillo's, Leslie. I went to Texas last night and had for the first time. It was life-changing. Whoa. That's pretty intense. But essentially this little compression pinch here is what's keeping us coming inward and not flaring back out yet, because that's not what we want right now. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Time to start ribbing this out. Nope, Zoe's home. She had to work today. Hi, sweetheart.
Hey.
Hey. Yes, Portillo's delicious cheese sauce with fries and chicken tenders are my fave. Very nice. Chicken tenders are always a hit. Howdy.
Howdy.
I'm live.
I know.
Look at this huge thing.
I stopped in while I was at work for a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Because I was doing my books and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna. I don't have nothing else to do. Yeah.
This thing's huge, huh? Poke. Okay.
I'm gonna go inside now.
All right.
Here, look at my strawberry.
Chicago is getting Jack in the Box. Neat. Never had that. Never seen it around when I was growing up. So excited to see the hype. Yeah, it's probably gonna be crazy busy for a while, huh? So many people are gonna be trying to go. That's what happened in my town when Chick-fil-A decided to pop by. People went crazy when Chick-fil-A made it to town. What's up? Need the torch?
Yes, sir.
Careful.
I'm being careful.
Can I get it right back though? Because I need
Yeah.
it to make this.
I'm doing my after work routine with Kiera.
Yes. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go there because they're They are majority south side locations. Yikes. Sounds spooky. This piece is also all being made with reclaimed clay. So that clay that we put on the plaster bats, whatever stream that was, that's the clay that we're actually using to make this entire thing. And that's also why it's so soft. Reclaimed clay tends to be pretty soft. Obviously, the longer you leave it out, the harder it gets, but I like to use my reclaim when it's quite soft because I have a lot of sand in there. So if I were to wait until my clay hardened up a bit, it would be like extra sandpapery on me. Zoe's out of work routine burning your victims. No, after work routine is like a Leslie routine. I'm sure Leslie's after work routine is quite similar. Marty, I'm scared. I thought his name was Rick. We're going in. SpongeBob reference. Oh, I was thinking Rick and Morty reference. Just trying to smooth this out a little bit and get a little more height out of it. Very nice. Mandy has been on it with the quotes past few days. Noodle. It's a baby noodle. Baby noodle. Baby noodle. Well, actually kind of big noodle. He was actually kind of a big noodle. Only a couple more coils to go on this bad boy. Lower your posterior. It's time to get Swifty. Swifty in here? I swear that girl's on a plane like every other day. I think we're gonna do one more. I think we only need one more coil on here, dudes. That was from Rick and Morty. I see. Yeah, I missed that. This piece still is not big enough. I wonder if I roll out one of these, if it will be. Wow, the pot looks so big on camera. Well, I mean it's big too. Like look at the size of my head compared to it. My head can almost go inside of it. Show me what you got. There we go. Is this piece gonna be enough? Oh yeah, this piece is gonna be plenty. Big noodle. Noodle will have to chill right here for right now. Oh, I need to go get that torch. From the same episode. That's crazy. There's some dimples in here that I wish I could smooth out. But they might come out when I trim this up a little bit. Maybe that's when they'll smooth out. We'll see. My favorite thing to come from Arnhem is snake jazz. Makes me wheeze every time. Also, yes, SGM. You're damn right, my after work routine is getting blazing so my eyes look Asian. Well, jeez! It's pretty obvious. And that episode will forever be funny. Oh, thanks, I was just coming for that.
I was coming back, I just...
Appreciate it. It's nice to be masked.
Yeah.
It's a little lopsided, but oh well.
What is it?
It's just got a big base.
I can imagine, all I can imagine is a... What is it called? Watering can.
A watering can?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a can.
Well... No.
Like, or just like a big watering jar, like a water jar?
Yes, water holder.
Oh, okay.
It can hold water.
Yeah. And oil.
That's really cute.
What's cute?
I think this one.
Oh, yeah?
It's a good idea.
You can try to
How
bring
much
it
was
out in it. 20.
Oh, it's not bad.
No,
And then-
that's why I figured I'd try it.
I wonder if it would connect like if we bought like a...
Well, geez, that's pretty obvious. I told Leslie that you and her have the same after work routine.
What?
Blazing. So
No.
your eyes look Asian, is what Leslie said.
What?
Those were Leslie's words.
You would say it too.
Probably.
I bet.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try smoking that.
Okay.
That's so cute.
Yeah, those water jugs that Mowgli would use in Jungle Book. Never seen the Jungle Book? We're definitely a little popping out on one side here, but it's all good. It's all good. This is gonna be our last coil. Yeah, sorry, I have never seen it. Sorry, you can probably name a few classics, and I can tell you that I've never seen them. So yeah, go ahead and name some of the classics, and I'll let you know. It's a fairness. Yeah, like I know the song. Do 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 do. Just never seen it. The top should be open still.
Yeah. Why do you not have... Is there a reason you don't have the fan on all the way?
Yeah, so it doesn't dry out my clay as fast.
Okay.
I only needed enough for some air.
I know you don't do it intentionally.
No, this one was intentional. I just don't want it drying out my clay.
Come on, 6.
Have fun, dudes.
6.
I bought Smokey a outdoor cat enclosure earlier today, so she could be out there while I was firing. Zoe wants to go take her out and do it. See what she thinks. I had her out in there earlier, and she was content for a while, but then she seemed to have enough. Oh, Hems is here. What's up, man? He'll get off this time. Here, hold on. I'll go back. Well, can't hate. At least he knows the song. Nemo. I have seen Nemo. Okay, I have seen Nemo. That's all I missed. Yes, I have seen a Nemo. The anemone. Anemone. Just really sealing that connection here. Just gonna try to clean it up as best I can with my finger before I come in here with the rib. Because the rib is nice and aggressive, but it's not what you need all the time.
Oh wait, no, you weren't. I don't even know what day it is.
There we go. Oh snap, 103, let's go. I want the book. But the old copy of Nemo or the other one, Jungle Book. Or are we talking about something completely different now? Or are we way past that? Because I just focused up for a good while there. Jungle Book, okay. Dang, 103. We're just flying through it. Well on our way to the beard going away. SJM, did you see my post on Discord? I have not. No, I haven't been on Discord today except for when I popped on real quick to share the live. What channel is it in though? I can take a look for it after.
Just chilling.
We're gonna even out the lip here. It's in show and tell. Alright, yeah. If you're still hanging out when I end stream, just remind me and I'll go take a look. Aw, we almost had a big clay noodle. I mean, this is still a big noodle. Oh, Mr. Noodle. What's that from, Elmo?
I do not know.
I think that's an Elmo thing. Did I just hear a scream? Oh.
Oh, I gotta tell you a funny story. At work, there was a fire.
Oh, that's not funny. Leslie, can you time me out for 10 seconds? What? Oh, we got a little bump out here too. I'm just gonna try to shave that off as well. There we go. Take off 2 little noodles there. They're just popping out a little bit too much for me. Just so I can see what it... I missed it. Just so I can see what it feels like. Is that what you said? So. You looking for your friends out there? Trying to just shape this up a little bit at the top.
I gotta get this.
Well, now Joel feels the power. He's just waiting for y'all to do something crazy. Oh, there we go. Now I see those 28 likes. Well, what do you think, dudes? Do we add one more to flare it out, or do we like this just sharp angledness here? I'm kind of vibing with this sharp angled kind of look. Gotta clean up this rim a bit more, though. Trying to straighten it up. There we go. Looks beautiful. We need 30. We do need 30 likes. 28 is a better number than 27, but it's still kind of like, ugh, you know? It's still kind of like an ick number. I don't know what it is about it, but just going in and scraping the inside, making sure we're all squared away in here. Ew, brother, ew. I got this weird dip in it. Oh, is there 2 dips? There's like 2 weird dips in this thing. But they're kind of lined up right here and here. So it almost makes it look like a pour, doesn't it? It's TikTok audio? Oh. What is that, brother? Joel, don't expose your moves. I almost want to make this like a big spout. You know what I mean? Like those huge pouring vessels. You guys know what I'm talking about? So I got this little unevenness in the rim here, so it'd make it, and like it's just popping up just a little bit right here in this section. So it'd almost make it the perfect like pour. I'm always seeing things on YouTube instead of TikTok. Why does SJM sound like Chad? I don't know, Hamza. Here, let me do it. Let me be more Chad-like. Mandy says, "Yeah, the digs look like sport. Go with it. Maybe use it for watering the plants." How was that? Was that Chad-like? Oh, we got some water down at the bottom here. Let me get that out. Oh, this thing is massive though. Like I don't know if it really shows up how big it is on camera. But I'll grab something for reference. I'll grab like one of my cups or something. No, that's perfect. Oh, my Chad voice. Very so Chad-like. Mandy says, how heavy is it? We've probably used, I think maybe 15 pounds of clay, I think. If I did my math right, but it could be more, it could be less. I'm not too sure. Cause we had, oh no, I just bumped it with my arm. But we had some we have some scraps that we didn't use, and then we have one coil still on my table that I rolled out that we didn't end up using either. So. Also, one Heeb, very Heeb. Wait, is SJM a mod on Chad's stream? I am, Hamza, yes. I'm just normally working, whether it be at my day job or in the studio, when I'm tuning into people's streams, so I don't really type too much, generally. I can't remember yet. I hold 4 in my hand, and I'm like, how does Chad do this with 10 pounds? Oh, yeah. I know. See, that's why I'm trying to practice, too, is being able to throw more. I think we did, what, a 4-pounder on this wheel? I think that's the Udu that I made. I think that's a 4-pound Udu. And like that is really where that's where I've maxed out for throwing. This is an entirely new thing for me. I've never ever made a pot this big. Never thought of making a pot this big. Well, definitely have thought about it, but yeah. Just gotta clean this up a little bit here. What do we think though? Do we make this a pourer of some kind? What about Swifty, my aviator buddy? Sorry, I must go. Okay, Clint, see you later. Is the pot going taller? No, I don't think so. I think we're leaving it here. I think I'm pretty happy with the shape. Now what I'm trying to decide is you can kind of see it right here from, oh, where'd we go here? This way. There it is. From about here around to here. This section is kind of popping out a bit and up. So I'm trying to decide if we want to flare it out and turn this into like a pouring vessel. She's in Saudi. We've been talking. Oh, so she did go back to Saudi. Okay. This thing feels so cool. It's just so large. Yeah, she stopped by my stream last night. Say she landed. Oh, okay, cool. Well, good thing to hear she made it safe. Is there any high risk of it exploding with how big it is when firing, or the same as smaller pots? This is my first time doing coil building, so as long as I was thorough enough when connecting each coil, to really make sure there's no trapped air and the piece of clay and the coil that I'm adding fully bond together. As long as I was thorough enough there shouldn't be any problem with firing this piece. That being said, the larger the piece, the more water that's going to be trapped in there. So, it's mostly the same risk. It'll be a higher risk for me in particular, though, because I'm not used to firing large pieces like this. So, it's entirely new for me, so I would figure that I'm at a higher risk to get some breaks. But in general, you're really dealing with the same problems just on a larger scale. They're the same risks just on a larger scale. Or make it a funky planter. Yeah, I mean it does have a little bit of a funk to it, as you can see it spinning. Like we have one little bulge here. But you don't really see that kind of thing when it's not spinning. Maybe a little bit if it's sitting here. You can see that this side comes out way more and this side doesn't. And that's why I'm thinking of the pourer, because with it being a little bit off, this side being shallower, that's where the pouring would happen. So it seems like it would function. Leslie's live today is at 4 p.m. Leslie, is that 4 Central or is that 4 Eastern? It can be your water container for throwing. That would be cool. That'd actually be really cool, Mandy. I could still give it a lip though, because when I pour my stuff out into my slip buckets. But as you can do it a little earlier so I can tune in. 4 Central, so that's 3 Eastern for you Eastern. 5 Eastern. Excuse me. Two hours, 15 minutes. Oh wow, we've been going for almost 3 hours here. Jeez. It's almost 3 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a bit of a pour. I think I do like that idea. So where are we looking here? We got it from here to here. That we're coming down. Like that. Just keeping my finger wet so it glides right across. And just slowly forms that clay. And we're going to want to go down the neck a little bit here too so it can pour nicely. Awesome. We'll just clean this up a bit. Get off that extra water. There we go. How's that look? What do we think? Oh, great, Mandy. Love that. In CST like you, I'm in Arkansas. Very nice. Absolutely make things easier for us. Isn't it hot there? Can't say I know much of Arkansas. How much for that sum? My first offer, 50 cent and Ready Benson. What's a Ready Benson? Oh, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, you like I think the pourer is pretty cool on it. It's just it's a huge pitcher. Well, now I'll definitely want to put a nice big handle on this side, right? A nice big handle coming out and down so it has a nice grip on it. Pour it, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure what... Echo! I'm not sure what Ready Benson is. Pot's got some nice reverb. Fair for some stability, yeah. Yeah, it'll give the piece a balance to it too when you look at it. Having the spout with the handle. Are the side walls thickness consistent to the whole pot? For the most part, yeah. I think the wobble that we have is mostly coming from being pulled off center from trying to correct thickness. I think is mostly what happened here. But yeah, we threw it about up to here. Like we threw a bowl that was about this tall, and we added the rest of this height with coils. So, pretty cool process. And I mean, to be honest, about 3 hours to complete something like this.
I mean, that's not horrible. Alright, I'm just seeing a bunch of chat here. So it's like Freddie Benson from iCarly, okay. But on Leslie's stream I wrote Reddy Benson and now he's from T-Moon. I got you. It is a bit. The weather goes through waves. We have warm weather where it's in the higher 90s in summer. Then a rainstorm will blow through and drop the temp, but the humidity will go through the roof. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is here too. Goodwill Freddy. Goodwill version Freddy. Nearly out of water too. While this thing is somewhat dry, I'm gonna see if it's too early to hit it with a little bit of a trim here. And this will also even out the walls a bit. If I hold my trimmer steady, I'll also be able to even out the walls a little bit that way as well. I can hear the sand on my tool. It's making like a cool noise inside of the pot. I hate thick, stagnant air. I need a breeze at all times. Makes me anxious and claustrophobic. Yeah, that's kind of how it gets at my work sometimes, and it gets really hot, especially like when I'm up on the roof of a bus. It can get really rough. For sure. Wicked. What on earth just made that much noise? I think that was a couple motorcycles. I can still hear it ripping by. Nah, it doesn't make you weird, just makes you special. Get out of the gym, get out of gym early. Oh, jeez. With asthma, I'm very asthmatic. Who has an asthma attack every match I have. Yikes. So catch me with the ceiling fan, air conditioning on, and tabletop fan all at once. Yeah, that's pretty much how we roll here, too, on the hotter days. There we go. That is a big old picture right there. I'll be back. No buses by my house, really. No. Oh, sorry, Leslie. Did I miss something? I think that was a bus. Yeah, no, we don't really have many buses here. We actually just got a first public transit bus kind of thing, and it's called the Flixbus or something, I think. And it's the first thing like that to come around in my town. Well, like we've always had small public transit buses, and this one's like a full size bus, like you guys would be familiar to, like Leslie out in Chicago. We have a bus like that here now. Just one though. I mean, Chicago has hundreds, with hundreds more on the way. Same thing with New York. So many buses constantly being built for them. I like this kind of rough look here. I'm just going to smooth it out a little bit. Try to smooth out my trimming lines a bit as well. Wait, what? We have public transit now? Yeah, it's called Flixbus. It's like this big green Nova bus. I don't know. I'll try to go live at 3, okay. With constant airflow. Yeah, Mandy.
Gotta be able to breathe, man. Leslie, you go live in 3 hours in Scotland. I'm also just rehydrating these outer walls just a tad so they're a bit more evenly moist with the inside walls as well. I'm also going to go ahead and attach a handle here, so can't have the walls too dry to do that. Looking forward to it. I think 3 has passed. Is that central? I didn't really get that message. Cool. Actually, I need a longer handle than that. Yeah, something like this. Alright, let's see here. Where does this go? Do we put it more down here? Where are we thinking, guys? Do I like connect it to this whole section here so it has a nice firm connection? And then like here, have it a nice rounded handle like that? You want a beefier handle than that? I'm gonna go beefier than this. Alright, we can take a look. Just a little more thick. Two-thirds of the pot. Oh my god. So it'd be like down here, up to here. To snap the handle, yeah. I'm not sure if Joel's still hanging out. So in that case, I'll go grab one of the coils that I haven't used here. I think this one will probably do the job for us. Leslie, what's the plan for the live stream today? What do you got going on? Or is it a secret?
I am a mod on one channel and only one. You're using it, but if it's for decor, I take it back.
Clay slaps. Yeah. I'm just trying to even out this roll here. There we go. Is this what we're looking for, dudes? Something more like that? Let's clay's a bit soft, so we'll have to firm up a bit. Much better. We want something something big like that. All right, we can do that. Alright, I'm just forming it out on here because it'll have to, yeah, but make it a half teardrop. Yeah, this clay is really, really soft right now, so I'm shaping it, and I'll have to firm up a little bit, and then we'll be able to attach it. I love Leslie Carr streams, so it's so much fun. Leslie or Art stream. Excuse me. Haven't done a car stream in a few days. Cruising with the pug. So clean your car and stuff. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely try to tune in as much as I can. Running out of water here. Guys, listen to my udu. It actually drums a little bit. This hole on top is a bit big, but it still makes that noise. This one rings a bit better though. And after it's fired, you should be able to like scuff on it and tap on the bottom and on the side here, and it'll make more noise than this like muted sound because there's still water in the pot. And this sound should be a bit more exaggerated too. Makes a good sound though. And then this is the little one that I threw. This guy got some real good texture on the bottom that I figured you could scuff on. Oh, you're gonna buy a wheel this week? My Denon actually just bought a wheel from just like one of the cheaper Amazon ones. So we'll see how it works for him. Pretty neat little things though. You're gonna get an Amazon one too with 11.5 inch wheel. Nice. More poetry. That udu would be a great birdhouse. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, the small wheels are well, obviously less powerful, but also, yeah, you can't really do as much with them. Let's go look at the barrel fire again. See how that's going. Who else is in high school in Burt Crew? I don't know, Hamza. We should probably keep that out of here, though. We don't really want. I mean, unless you're over 18, which depends on how far along you are in high school, but try to keep that out of here, you know? Here we go. Oh yeah, it burned through pretty quick. We're almost at the end here. Got some mugs. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaks. But we also have 18 pots in here, so we still got a lot going on. Oh, no worry, man. No worries at all. I agree with how, you know, at least Chad kind of regulates that, and yeah, the internet is a scary place, especially for kids, so no reason to give that information out freely, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's still quite warm in there. It's going to be a few more hours. Probably, you know, if I don't get to it tonight, I'll probably unload it tomorrow before I go to work, but yeah, you wouldn't want the birds to get wet, Mandy. Oh, this is a little cat thing that I got for Smokey. Just a cheap one, just so she could be out here while I was firing. and she could chill. Wait, so these broken or still drying? Those ones in the kiln there, those broke while they were firing. I think I've got a solid multicam setup figured out. Gonna either be sling at you, or you'll have a close up of the target. Oh, cool. Joel, that's gonna be awesome. That'll really step up the game. And a sealed lid on the top for the birdhouse. Did the turkey feed pot break? I'm not sure. I couldn't really tell. Possibly. Because I think that was one that I put more towards the top. So, I think so. 23 likes. I thought we had almost 30 likes. How are we down to 23? Did people end up not liking this? What the heck? What is there not to like about this monstrosity? Well, I have to give this handle a bit longer. I'm just going to start picking up some of these scraps that I have lying around. Because if I leave them out, they'll just fully dry out. Maybe an hour or so. Leslie, I might just do some recordings with it today to make sure it's good. That's probably a good idea, Joel. But troubleshooting while live, you also have the help of the chat to, kind of help you set up your angles and that kind of thing. But either way. Welcome back, Sauce Man. I'm just putting all my scraps together in a new ball here. I'll wedge it up real quick just so it's already wedged. And I can throw it in a bag. And well, this will probably be one mug for the 100 mug throwathon. Or 100 pot throwathon. I'm going to need to see if there's some kind of like widget or something I can throw up on the screen that maybe one of my mods can handle and keep the track of how many pots I do.
Yes, I've been a delight. Yes, you have, Mandy. Always are a delight. At least for me.
Can't speak for other streams, but you're always a delight in here. There we go. Then we got a nice little ball of clay ready to be thrown. Just like that. This is my first SJM stream. Yeah. Is it, Hamza? Are you sure? Is that true? I feel like you have been in here before. Alright, got all that clay packed up. Hope to have you in here more often, Hamza. Yeah, absolutely. Pretty sure? Okay. Well, welcome. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Or are enjoying it. I enjoy streams too. I try to catch them when I'm awake early. Yeah, on the weekends I'll probably be doing those earlier streams, but during the weekdays, if I do end up streaming, it wouldn't be until after 3:30 Eastern, because that's how late I work until, so. Alrighty, Sauce Man, good luck with that. Definitely throw a picture up on the Discord. We'll want to see them. Ugh, lazy body stretching. Back for next stream. Sounds good, Hamza. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. I almost sat on our handle. So we're gonna be like here. Ooh. As you can see, the clay is super soft. We're gonna want to be somewhat like that, I believe. Something around there. We could get really funky and like have it kind of arc in like that. Oh, wait, I kind of like that, dudes. See what we got going on here? If I like arc it into there like that. Pop it out. Something like this. This could be kind of cool. Yeah, Leslie, we like that. I'm digging this. 104, let's go. 110. Oh wait, Leslie, are we at 110? I think I do like this idea for the handle. Who disliked? You're weird. Whoever unlikes, you freaks. Why like why? Yeah, why is everyone disliking here? I'm not sure what's going on. But well, do they dislike the handle? Should we not put a handle on here? No, we'll throw a handle on here. No, but 110 by the end of the stream. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, I'd say we were going with a handle like this. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Let me get this here. So we'll be scoring, coming all the way down to the here. Oh wait, wrong spot. What am I doing here? We gotta go on the other side of this. There we go. Coming down to here and up. How dare you unlike this awesome man's stream and his great beard? No, he's kind, funny, hardworking, and freaks ruin that. No, they won't ruin that, Hamza. I won't let the freaks ruin that. Alright. There's... Oh no, my tool. Got it. Yes. Positivity from SJM. Always positive, man. Always gotta stay positive. We're gonna go with the old classic slip and score method here. We're gonna line this up here. We're gonna get it where we need it, where we want it, where we like it. And I think it's gonna be something like that. So there we go. Score it up. Alrighty. Looking good. Well, let me actually get dressed for the day. I'm still in my PJs. Yeah, you got stream soon. What are you doing? And I'm just putting some wet clay, essentially. Super wet clay in there. And we call that slip. And it works as a glue. Pretty much. And I'll just, glue this piece right to it. At least that's the idea. Let's see here. Push that right in. Oh wait, I don't know. This handle can't quite support itself yet, so I don't think we should be attaching it. because as soon as I let go, it's going to start drooping. We don't want a droopy handle like this, although that doesn't look horrible. We want it up more, I think. I guess we're just stuck here holding it. Because we've already attached it pretty good. It shouldn't take too long to firm up, I wouldn't think. Maybe a little bit. It was your lazy day since you work your second job tomorrow. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Just trying to shape this up a little bit while it's drying. But yeah, I definitely should have let this sit up a bit longer. I don't know what I was thinking. Just getting eager, I suppose. Yeah, so the problem is it's the clay itself is still so moist that it just can't support the weight right now. So it's getting there already though. We're already getting to a good point here. And I can also use something to prop it up as well. Like if I spin this around here, I can bring this mirror right up. And use that as a prop. Could do something like that. Just gotta make sure it's straight. Oh. You see, I'm missing a bunch of chat, I think. Oh no, I guess not. Guys, I can tell a joke. Might mean NYC, but not sure. Better be careful. NYC is my shit. What? What time?
Probably won't be for like 6.
Ah. Maybe. Go. Spoken as a true New Yorker. That's right. So can I tell her to not? I don't care. Go for it. Let's hear it. Time me out if it's bad. Oh God, why do I keep bumping this, dude? Ooh, still nothing from Hamza. We're waiting here, buddy. There just better not be a 9/11 joke. Those are never cool. Sorry, I'm blocking the camera. Just for a second. Just really trying to refine this handle a bit here. And get it to a point where I can let it sit. But we're also not looking straight. There we go. Yeah, this mirror isn't really going to work out. It just wants to fall. Not. Okay, good. Oh. As soon as I say it. Oh, jeez. Well. Stay. I need to go find my little paintbrush real quick. Wait, time me out for 1 minute. You don't need to be timed out. You know you did something wrong. Well, after I told you it was wrong. Might be in my drawer here. Can only find my big brush, I guess. Did you do it? I have dark humor. Call me a bad person. But gotta use something as a coping skill. Yeah, I guess. And I'm just gonna use this and clean up my connection areas. Why does this keep pulling it off to the side? We need to be here. There we go. I'm just hoping we're connected good enough here. Had enough slip and everything. Cool. I have dark humor too. Yeah, me not so much. Come on, Silas, stop bumping the mirror. Just leave the mirror alone. Burt Brothers scared. Let's go. Cool. I always use a sponge, but I've never thought about using a brush to just lightly brush out these blemishes. Kind of works good. Right, SGM. Put my phone on charger and watch, so I might not type much. Alrighty, dude. Still appreciate you hanging out, of course. Figured the sponge was for excess water. Yeah, it is, but you can also use it to, just finalize your piece, clean it up a bit more. I use this brush in particular just to get in between, where the handle is connected and where the piece actually is. But I mean, yeah, this handle's looking pretty good, I'd say. At least I'm pretty happy with it here. But same thing, like these little pieces sticking up, I can just kind of brush them away, which is kind of cool. Let's clean that up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Cool. Clean that up a little bit. Do you guys think it's okay that the handle is slightly above the lip of the vessel? I guess that's okay for this piece, right? Because you're not drinking out of it. Well, you're probably not going to be drinking out of it. Nice. Cool. Ask me anything. In honor of Chad. What do we think? Does that shape look okay for the handle? Very happy now you have your G.I. Joe. That's awesome sauce, man. What do we think of our large jug? I'm pretty happy with it. This thing is huge. I'm definitely going to have to weigh it before it goes into the kiln and all that. But, yeah, I mean, this thing is pretty rad. I need to shift this over. There we go. The handle keeps getting unstraightened. Ooh, we got a crack in our handle, dudes. Oh no. We got a crack in our handle. I can try to fill it in with a slip, but it's not really gonna solve our issue here. We'll see. We'll see what it does. Handles are not my forte. I don't do a lot of handles. So, not very good at them. But, that's why I was willing to put one on here, because it's something that I need to be better at. It's an essential part of my craft. Not my craft in particular, but the craft as a whole. I'm a special dude like Joel and Chad. Could you add a piece of clay and smooth it out? Yeah, that's what I kind of tried to do with the with some really wet clay there, that slip, and we'll see if it holds. But other than that, that's all we can really do is just wait and see. That's more like micro cracks that I'm seeing now. I think that might be the last of them. Oh, a little bit up here. Alright, well, yeah, we'll see if this slip is enough. Sure hope it is. Because this handle gets ruined and it's going to ruin the whole piece.
So how much for it?
If this piece were to get fired, I don't know. I was kind of talking about that earlier. You know, took me 3 hours, more than 3 hours to make. And by the time I'm done firing, well, see, and that's the thing. As a potter, you can't really pay yourself by the hour.
How long till the end of stream?
Pretty soon. I'm not gonna go for a whole lot longer.
How long would that take in a kiln?
Same amount of time. It's still clay. You'll want to be a bit more cautious about slowly rising your temperature. So, you know, you could technically add some time there by what's called kindling your kiln, slowly heating it. But yeah, no, it'd take pretty much the same amount of time. How much for it though? Right off the top of my head, without doing any like, you know, serious like thinking about it, I'd probably say I couldn't really take much less than 200 for something like this. Maybe 150. I'm throwing my phone on charge. Okay. But yeah, I'd probably say like 150, 200 is what I would price this for probably. And I'd let it go for maybe 100. If somebody came up to me and like was having a conversation with me, and you know, they saw this piece and they're like, wow, you know, like I've been searching for something like this, right? Then yeah, I'd probably like go for a bit less. But
oh geez, guys, my phone's at 5%.
I might have to end here like now. Can anyone give me a quick subscriber number? What are we at for subscribers? And I'm gonna have to close this out. We're at 5%, dudes. My phone screen just went dim and I was like, what's going on? It's so hard to read the chat with how dark the screen is. Is that 104? 104. Great. I've really been searching for something like that. Alright, Joel, it's yours for 100. Done. Deal made. Shake on it. Oh, 4%. Alright, dudes. I'm going to have to end it here. Thank you for joining along. Crafting this vase jug with me. And for all the input on the handle. And just throughout the entire process. Hanging out with me, chatting with me. It's been awesome. We had a super successful stream. He said sold. I mean, yeah, I can't say no to a sale, right? Well, let's see here. Darn. Great stream until next time. Sorry, you're like looking at my head because I'm trying to like read the chat all the way down here with how dark it is. 3%! I'll give you a 15-cent and a bubblegum wrapper. Sorry, Joel, he's got you beat. He's just got you beat. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, dudes. Leslie, I'll try to pop into your stream. And, yeah. Thank you guys for sticking around. We had a super successful day. More info to come on the throwathon for sure. I'll keep in touch with you guys on that. 2%. Bye, guys. See you later. Love you all.